Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for October 9th to the 23rd. First, I'm going to talk about Hurricane Delta. This is the current position as of 2 p.m. It's a Cat 4 hurricane with 140 mile an hour winds. Current location is 18.5 north, 83.5 west. And like I said before, maximum sustained winds are near 140 miles per hour. Movement is a little faster now than it has been. Is to the west-northwest at 16 miles per hour. This is the current path where it's supposed to be. And there might be some weakening as it drops down to a Cat 3 and then Cat 2 right before landfall. And this is because of cooler waters and southerly shear that'll be affecting the region. Now, just because it's weakening from a Cat 4 to 3, this is still a very large storm, and the main dangers will be the rainfall and the storm surge. And it's likely to make landfall late Friday or early Saturday, and then continue to track north-northeastward, and this will spread heavy rain across the Gulf states into the Appalachians and maybe the Mid-Atlantic. So we'll take a look at that at some of the forecast models. Okay, here's Thursday. Here's Delta right here. This is the GFS. Then we go to late Thursday. Then we go to Friday. This is 72 hours out. 8 a.m. Friday, 8 p.m. Friday. It starts making landfall. Possibly that's the GFS. Here's the European, a little bit slower. The European deterministics, and then the ensembles even much slower than that and further to the southwest. So then we go to Saturday. Now the system is inland and starts spreading heavy rain. And this will bring strong winds, storm surge, coastal floodings for the Gulf Coast as the system nears. Okay, we're going to take a look at the current satellite picture. Here it is right here. Earlier today, there was evidence, we'll zoom in a little bit, of an eye. I don't see much of an eye now, but you can still see here in the satellite images overshooting tops here on the western side. But on these storms, the eastern and the northeastern sides tends to be the strongest and most severe. And here's in motion. So the eye now is kind of shrouded a little bit, but still a very powerful storm. And this might be evidence of maybe the eye might be relocating as it goes through time. Okay, we'll go back to the forecast. Okay, we're forecasting a progressive flow across the region, and we have the eastern trough that will weaken. So we'll start here at the 9th and go forward. You can see we have a very progressive flow, flat flow, above normal heights across much of the nation, trough here, above normal heights across there. So that's how it looks like there. Now, we'll have a trough. We'll go back to the other maps. That will be moving into the northwest. You can see right there moving into the northwest. And this will bring cooler than normal temperatures along the west coast and into the Great Basin by Sunday. So here we are Saturday, and then we go to Sunday. Then it starts entering the Great Basin, and there could be snow, as you can see here, at the GFS at some of the higher elevations. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for October 14th to the 18th. And the flow remains progressive with a trough extending from the Gulf of Alaska into the plains. See it right there. And we have otherwise above normal heights across much of the nation. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures from the northwest into the Intermountain West. I'm forecast anomalies of up to 6 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures are forecast for the remainder of the nation with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and for this region, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Now, this is where things might get a little interesting. We're going to look now at the period for October 19th to 23rd. And you can see that models are in agreement on this. We have large positive height anomalies here, a trough or upper low here of the Aleutians, Northeast Pacific. But then if you look at the European ensembles, has very deep, strong positive height anomalies over Eastern Canada near Greenland. And we have below normal heights here to the south, almost a zone of flow. Now, this is also in agreement with its weekly. This is the weeklies for the same time period. Very strong positive height anomalies here. And it's also in agreement with some of the Canadian ensemble members. You see here, this is one of the members showing a deep trough here. So another one somewhat here. Then we have this one. A little bit of a troughing here. Troughing here, especially across the Northeast. Here's one member has the trough or the below normal heights more centered in the Mississippi Valley, but there was a tendency for that to happen. So also during this period, the NAO will be negative, the AO will be near neutral, and the PNA will be negative. This favors a trough in the east. So I'm going to see how this works out compared to the other models. You can see, let me go back. Some of the other models are not so, like here's the GFS, more flatter above normal heights though, but a flatter flow near above normal heights. Also, here's the NEFS. A little bit of a trough here, centered in the Mississippi Valley, so there is a tendency there. So I'm forecasting for this forecast period, above normal temperatures for the western states, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures forecast for the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability is low with a 35% chance of probability of occurrence. And we have above normal precipitation for the northern mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, and the probability of occurrence is up to 45%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for October 9th to 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.